Hey now. What is really going on in the building? Huh? Y'all know what time it is? It's Thursday. Huh? It's Thursday. Let's talk. Got a little new music. Touch your neighbor. I really be thinking I'm doing something like I got some new music. I don't give a damn. I own it, ho. I can play it as many times as the heck I want to play it. Okay, y'all can't tell me nothing. I can play this as many times as I want to play. It's my show. Kickity cloud, plack, plack, plack. Now, see, the beautiful thing is, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You never lose. You either win or you learn, but you never lose. Huh? Somebody touch your neighbor. You win or you learn. Hopefully you win and learn, but you never lose. Okay? So the people kept saying what they were saying about what they were saying, and I said, okay, well, let me just go ahead and get my own tunes. I got the copyright form, so forth and so on. I own it, and that's it. And then we don't have to have that discussion anymore. See, here's the thing. The thing is that you want to be putting yourself in positions where you are constantly problem solving. You're not problem living. You're not problem existing. You are not surrounded by a bunch of negativity and a bunch of stress, strife, and strain. You are saying to yourself, listen, it's a problem. It's no problem. No problem, ho. No problem, ho. Instagram, you better come over here to YouTube. I'm trying to help you, ho. Today's the call-in show. You need to be over here at YouTube. All right, the lines is open. Well, what's going on, Alexia Hernandez? All the people is in the building. Hold on now. Devon in the building. Cheryl Foster in the building. My God. Shay's in the building. I mean, all of the McGloverables is in the building. Laura C is in the building. Cheryl. Oh, my goodness. Look at all the McGloverables in the building. I mean, y'all is in here tonight. I mean, today. Was y'all in here before somebody was in here at 7:20. The show starts at 8 o'clock. Y'all not playing about me, ain't you? Y'all not playing about me. You mean to hear what's going on. You mean to hear what's going on. All right, call me. Let's get this show on the road. 224. You see the number is right there. Call the number, ho. You better hurry up. Instagram, you better come over here to YouTube. I ain't going to keep trying to tell you people. Better get over here to YouTube. McGloverFul. MCGLOVER. FUL like beautiful. McGloverFul. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. Wait a minute, what y'all talking about? Point blank period. That's right. Kenosha. Oh my goodness. They were gonna ring your doorbell if you didn't go live. No, just come straight up to the house. Talk about, Auntie, hello. It's Thursday. We've got stuff to talk about. Oh, I'm sorry, Julie. Yes, I missed you because you know, this is Amanda over here doing all of this with y'all. I usually don't have enough time to go through all the comments and stuff. I just glanced over real quick, and I saw some names that I had seen before. But of course, all of you are very important to me. Okay, and I know that all of you are here all the time. Okay, so I can read off all your names if you want me to. I got Debbie, got Sid, Rita, T, Drayton, Cheryl, Nicole, Jeffrey, Michelle, Cha Cha, Sweet, Lilani, Patricia, Queen, Maha, Julie, Felicia, 216 Gold Guarded, Terrell Long, Miss B, Sherry Phillips, Jeffrey, Evangelista, Libby, and you ain't got to talk to me crazy. Molly Mean, Billie Jean Porter, Janine Brown, Rita, Sade, Michael, Seabout West, Hotel Girl. You ain't gonna be talking to me crazy. Okay, I'll call all you people out. Okay, somebody put your mama name in here. I'll call her out too. Sherry, Saroa, okay, Nicole, Let's Talk Darling, Wonders of the Crimson, okay, whatever. I call all you people's names out. I ain't scared of y'all. Okay, I call all y'all out. Did y'all have a good Feliz Dia Day? Feliz Dias Day Las Madres. Did y'all have a good Mother's Day? Latina Mother's Day? Instagram, you better come on. I'm telling you, I'm gonna cut this thing off. Real Beautiness, Brandon, Lux Planning, Nicole, Molly Means. It's a whole bunch of people on here. You ain't okay. All of y'all is important. Okay, all of y'all is important. Okay, y'all better call the number if you want to talk. Because if you don't call the number, I'm just gonna go on and start talking about my own thing. And I don't know if y'all want to talk about what I want to talk about. Because we got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. What's up, George? 7465. I want to talk about the mayor of Chicago's comments. Okay, we'll call the phone. Is this regular George? Is this my George? Which comments about the mayor of Chicago you want to talk about? Because she's so I get tired of talking about how stupid somebody is. It just, it's like enough is enough. Like how dumb are you gonna let this? How dumb are you gonna get? I mean, it's just one thing after another after freaking another, man. I get tired of it. To be honest with you. You're gonna let this 7465. You're on the line.
Yes. Hey, Megan.
Hey, George.
I didn't mean to send you $10. I meant to send you $74.65.
Oh, well, I appreciate the 10.
Yeah, well, all righty then. I am so grateful to hear his voice. Did it get you a good time?
Yes. Thank you so much, George. I always like to start or finish with you on the line or have you somewhere in the middle. We just want to hear your voice, George. So what is it exactly you want to talk about this stupid lady? She just gets on my nerve. She literally reminds me of the penguin on the Batman movie. Just crazy and just, you know what I mean? Like she's weird.
Honey, I'm going to go lower. I will go lower about that woman, and I really tried to avoid this. I really did. But you can't expect anything better from a being like that, whose mother obviously filled her baby bottle up with Thunderbird wine when she was an infant.
Allegedly. What you said, George? She was drinking Thunderbird out of her baby bottle.
I mean, to tell you, and her mom probably drank rivers of it while she was pregnant.
No, this lady is definitely, she's got some problems.
I tell you, that really rubbed me the wrong way when she suggested that all my friends in the LGBTQ plus community need to take out arms. What the hell are you talking
wait a minute,
about?
Wait. This is so funny to me because, again, it brings about the hypocrisy. Now, these are the same people that said that Trump was inciting violence. This lady has said out of her mouth, take up arms.
And you know what pisses me off the most is she's appealing to people who don't have a dog in this fight to violate the Bill of Rights. Maxine Waters started with it. You don't confront people. You don't tell people they're not wanted. You don't hound people. You don't harm.
And now they're going, but George, now they're going over the Supreme. Listen, let me tell you something. This is where we're at. They are going to Supreme Court justices' houses. You know that level of boldness. Your testicles are dragging on the ground. You doing something like that, or you bold as hell? You going to the Supreme Court justice's house talking about what you demand and this and that and the other. I said, oh, they done lost it. They done lost it real good now. Thank you so much, Brandon. Thank you so much. Yeah, you done lost. These people done lost it. They done lost it. I didn't even know you could find the Supreme Court justice addresses on the internet. Where are these people even finding out where these people live?
And not only that, what did you think you are going to gain or prove? I mean, it's like you must be on a kamikaze mission. Honestly, you must. No. This is spooky. This is spooky, Megan. And really what bothers me, the people who believe that they're in leadership capacities in the LGBTQ community, you have humiliated me. Yeah. Pete Buttigieg and Lori Lightfoot and this clownish woman who's now the new Jen Psaki. No.
Yeah, the lesbian. Yeah, the lesbian lady, the Haitian lady. Oh, and I'm gonna explain that to y'all in a minute too.
You did. Her name's Jean-Pierre.
Jean-Pierre.
Comment allez-vous? Bonsoir.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? George, I can't take it, George. I can't take it, George. Oh God!
Well, honey, I'll hang up if I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, I can't take it. But I'm telling you, this is real messy. And are you just listening? Or you're actually watching? Are you watching the screen? Like, can you see me?
Well, I'm watching it, but I had to put it on hold because it interferes with the voice. You get feedback, or it'll echo, or anything like that. So I always put it on hold.
Well, I just put up a picture of Calvin Klein hires, in quotes, pregnant man for their new campaign. They got some lesbian. They got some lesbian on here who's become a trans. I don't even know. I'm not gonna say lesbian. Let me reframe that, because that's not what it is. You have a woman who has taken male hormones, who has a beard, cut the titties off. You can see where the scars are down here by the breast here. And they did a horrible job, by the way. Cut the titties off. She got a whole damn scar from the rooter all the way to the tutor, with hair all on her stomach here. And she's as pregnant as the day is long, talking about Calvin Klein hires, in quotes, pregnant man for new campaign. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I want to just hit the rewind button, and I don't care if I'm violating anybody's anonymity from a 12-step group, but I'll tell you, I drink a lot, obviously, you can tell. But in 1999, I attended a gay AA 12-step group, and it was to help people advance beyond alcoholism. But no, we had to have a transgender person who took over the whole thing because she didn't like the way they botched her bottom surgery in Thailand, and she had to wear long dresses because she had a catheter bag when she thought she was going to wear short shorts, and she took over that when it was not that purpose. These are alcoholics. These are not people who regret bottom surgery. And by the same token, older gay people had to get used to safe sex in the 80s. I don't I don't even want to think about the guys I carried as a pallbearer to their graves because
Mercy.
they didn't use condoms. They
Yeah.
died. They couldn't get go to a clinic and get it vacuumed out of them. They fucking died.
Yeah.
And if we
Yeah.
can cope with doing those measures, you can too.
Yeah. Yeah. Period. Point blank. Thank you so much, George, for your call. I love you. I love it when you call, and I can't wait to talk to you next week.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye. I love me some George. I missed a whole bunch of calls. Y'all call back. Listen, let me tell you something. This situation here that you guys got going on here with this pregnant man. I don't know. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. What's y'all's name? Instagram. Come over to YouTube right away. I'm hanging up. Come to YouTube. Here's the thing. I used to know, I still know, but we were never like friends. I just knew of her because of the circles in which we ran. I think I've told you about this before, but I'll tell you again. I knew of a stud. Okay. Do y'all know what stud means? Should I explain it? Thank you so much, Alexa. Thank you. Should I explain what a stud is, or do you know? Okay. Well, anyway, so a stud is a female, a lesbian. I hate to even have to say female lesbian, because if the person is a lesbian, obviously they're freaking female. But whatever, is a lesbian who is more tomboyish, and then takes the tomboy further. So it's more like, like, yo, it's almost like my call. Okay. So that's like a stud, right? Then from there are other adjectives, if you will. You can go to butch, then you can go to, you can just keep going further and further. Okay. So anyway, so this stud, this is back in the day, right? This stud, hi Bella, hi sweetheart. This stud used to date gay men. And it was the first time, so we're talking about like 20 years ago. This was the first time, 15, 17, 20 years ago, something like that. This is the first time I've ever encountered anything like that. I thought it was the weirdest thing. I was like, I don't get it. That means you're not a lesbian. You're clearly heterosexual, because you like men with penises. So you're a female and you like men. So you're heterosexual. I didn't see as it being a big deal. So what started getting really interesting was she started dating the gay men that dressed up like women. So she was dating drag queens. And she was like, literally, she was dating transvestites, because they weren't transgender back then. They were transvestites, and cross dressers. Okay. But she would dress like a boy. She would dress, because she's now really starting to get into this man thing. She had her breast cut off, and I don't think she had her breast cut off, but she would like strap her breast down, and you know what I'm saying? She would wear these low hats, had a bald head fade, you know what I'm saying? Had the waves going, the whole nine. But she would date men that dressed up like a woman. They would call her boyfriend, and she would call him girlfriend. Again, very strange, but I thought it was an anomaly. I thought it was just going on with this one broad, right? So again, I knew of her. We hung around in the same circles, but we weren't friends, right? Like I didn't have her number. We didn't talk, whatever. I mean, I would say hi, I would leave that alone. Several years had passed, and I was talking to one of my other friends who hung out in those same circles. And he was like, did you hear about so-and-so, talking about the girl? And I was like, no, what's the tea? Oh, she's pregnant. I said, pregnant with what? With gas? She went down there to the Mexican restaurant and had too many chimichangas. What is she pregnant with? She got the hemorrhoid, a fibroid, pregnant with a thought, pregnant with an idea, pregnant with the blessing from God that is getting ready to birth itself from you. What are you pregnant? Because I know she ain't pregnant with a baby, because this lady is a lesbian, like not a lesbian, but I mean like a butch, like a dude. She's a dude who has sex with dudes that wear dresses. I know she's not pregnant, because I know what it takes to become pregnant. You got to put the penis inside of the vagina, and then things have to happen like that. So I know the girl's not like regular pregnant. This hooker done got pregnant by one of the trans. Hey, babe. What you doing? This hooker done got pregnant by one of these transvestite men's in the dress. And had the baby. And from what I understand, she's a pretty good mom. Like, she's not like a bad mom or anything, or a bad dad or mom or whatever they call them. But when she was pregnant, this is what she looked like. This right here. I don't know if she had a beard, but she had a bald head fade, and would walk around just like this. And now, if you notice, there are more and more people doing this type of thing. I'm going to pull up somebody else right now and show you somebody else I'm talking about. Oh, I'm supposed to be taking calls. This is not Petty Tuesday. I know. Don't tell me. Ain't nobody called back. Let me talk to you about this person right here. I've known Flame Monroe for many years. Flame Monroe is a transvestite, not transgender, a transvestite. Well, Megan, what is a transvestite? A transvestite is a man. You see that right there? Man who dresses up like a woman. You see that? Man dresses up like a woman, but is a man and will tell you he's a man. Flame Monroe will tell you to your face, I'm a man, I dress up like a woman. Now, because of all this trans stuff that's been coming out, now he's been saying more that he's a woman or whatever, but he's from the old school, so I know exactly what he's talking about. But this is the kicker. Those are his children. Of whom, now watch me now. Watch my face. No. Of whom he has full custody. Those children have come out of his loins. Those children right there. Oh, shoot. I think I missed the call. Oh, sorry. Call back. Those children. That's my bad. Those children right there. Okay, wait. I gotta take this call. Okay, wait. Okay, what's up? Oh, wait. Damn, I missed it. Okay, call back again. Okay, I wasn't looking at the screen. I'm looking at it now. I'm looking. Okay, go. Call. Hurry up. I probably done missed about 4 or 5 calls. I'm over here running my mouth. This is not Petty Tuesday. This is the call-in show. 8496. You're on the line.
Hey, Megan, you play too much. I called 3 times and you done hung up.
I know it.
Or you didn't get the call.
I'm so sorry.
Guess what? This me from DC again.
Oh, yes.
Go gadget stuff right there. Okay? They go gadget and see they making bellies and they changing faces and all kinds of stuff. That's go gadget.
It's go gadget. You saying it right.
Yeah.
You're saying it right. And the problem, like I was saying, what I was saying was that, you know, this is not really new per se. It's not really new because
exactly.
Flame Monroe he says it out of his own mouth And we all know it's true. All of us from that era. I mean, he's much older than me, but all of us from back then, back in the day, we all knew that Flame Monroe liked to date studs. He actually likes, and he says it out of his own mouth, he likes to date girls that look like boys, but he wants to stick his penis in their vagina. He doesn't want them to stick anything in him.
Boy, so he just wants a girl that's a little rough and tough and rock, Afro puff.
Yes, that's what he wants, and he said it several times. It's even part of his stand-up comedy show. You know, he's one of the comedians that was on Tiffany Haddish's She Ready or We Ready or whatever that thing was. So he has said it time and time again. This is nothing new. This is not a new thing. What upsets me is that they meaning the powers that be, are trying to make this
the norm. And
it's not the norm. It's an anomaly.
Yes, and look how long it's been forced down people's throats and in their eyes that now they desensitized and like this is okay. Like you're really showing up at justices' houses. That's not cool.
Demanding, showing up at justices' houses, demanding. You know, you're a cold piece of work when you showing up at a Supreme Court justice's house. What?
They're supposed to automatically have been
locked up. You can't do that.
Point blank.
Thank you so much, George. Thank you, George. Period. Point blank. Period. It is.
Guess what?
It's
on
foolishness.
A lighter note now. My mom passed away a year ago. My dad just passed away this March, so they was like a year apart.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But no, I'm getting ready.
How is that lighter?
My mom did, right? My mom went into the store in Eastover now, in Oxford Hill. She walked down into the eyeglass place, right? She had a prescription for the sunglasses that transition. You know, guess what my mom said when she got into the store?
She said she wanted them trans glasses.
No. My mom said that she wanted some transvestites. That they was transformed, and my mother was like, "These people be transformed." Oh my God, it was just ridiculous. I mean, it was just so funny, and it is a true story.
Mama said, I want them transvestite glasses.
Yes,
ooh, she a mess.
They could be like, well, and thank God that she had a person that was waiting on her that that she didn't think.
Yeah, because if she had had somebody that was emotional, they would have put her on the news. They would have put her on the news. This lady up here playing around, and this is our life.
My mom was just diagnosed with cancer, and she was doing radiation and stuff. So, like, her mind is, you know what I'm saying? But my mom.
No, there wasn't nothing wrong with her mind when she said that. She said that on purpose. Yeah, she said that on purpose. Don't blame that on cancer. She been did that. She knew exactly what she was doing. She told the people, I want the transvestite glass.
Yes.
That's what I want.
That's why I be like, go gadget. And wowzers and stuff. I get it honest.
Well, honey, I am.
You guys have a blessed night.
Yes,
and I'm sorry the last time I ain't say happy birthday to the young lady.
To Amanda. Yeah, to Amanda. Okay, thank you, honey. Okay, okay, bye. So anyways, sending love and light to her because her mother passed and her father passed in a span of a year. So sending love and light to you. So, but yeah, so this is not, so I guess for me, the reason why I get so upset is I don't like anything to be forced upon me. And I definitely don't like things to be forced upon children. It's not necessary. These kinds of things have been going on. So you don't have to be forcing it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like now you're trying to make it the norm. It was not the norm for Flame Monroe back in the day to dress as a woman, have fake titties, still have his dingling, and be having sex with stud females. That was not the norm. It was something that Flame Monroe did, and we just all were like, whatever. She ain't doing it to me, or he ain't doing it to me. So why do we care? It wasn't a big deal. But if Flame Monroe and this other stud that I was talking to you guys about, who would also date guys that look like females or whatever and ended up getting pregnant, if they start coming over to me and saying, Megan, you need to do it too, or wow, well, let me teach it to your children, or we need to start having this in our schools because people need to da-da-da, then I would have a problem with it. But I didn't have a problem with it back then because people have a right to do whatever they want to do sexually with other consenting adults. So this is not craziness as it pertains to your personal choice. It's craziness when you want me to accept it and accept it so much that like it's just regular. Now it's getting crazy because it's not just regular, whore. That's like me running around telling you that all of y'all need to be in same-sex marriages. That's crazy. I'm in love with Danny. Danny's in love with me. That's between us two. Unless I start talking to y'all about it, you want to hear about it, and then you listen. But other than that, I'm not trying to have your children reading, Cinderella. Well, she went to the ball. She did go to the ball. She thought she wanted to be with the prince, but then this studly woman came walking down the stairs, and then they got together. And so she never, like, nobody needs to be doing that. Let Cinderella go to the damn ball, lose her slipper at 12 o'clock before she got into that horse carriage that would turn into a pumpkin, took her ass home. The shoe was still there, which I don't know why the shoe didn't turn. The shoe should have turned as well, but whatever. So the shoe turned, one shoe turned, the other shoe did not turn, whatever. I'm not writing them up. The man came walking around the village trying to check everybody's foot to see who fit in this little special slipper. Just let it be like that. Why we got to change it? Change it for what? So instead of Princess and the Frog, we got Princess and the Dyke. For what? What is it doing? It's not necessary. It's okay to let people naturally gravitate to whatever they're going to naturally gravitate to. Listen, this is a call-in show. So if you people don't call, I'm hanging out. Okay. I guess y'all didn't like that threat. Okay. Damn. As soon as I said that, you're good. 3501, you on the line.
Hi, Megan. It's Renee, the lonely.
Wait a minute. Wait. Don't call up here like that. First of all, when you said hi, Megan, I knew who you were already. That's the first thing. Second of all, do not pronounce yourself lonely, downtrodden, and all that kind of old stuff. I should hang up in your face and make you call back, but I ain't gonna be like that. So I'm gonna start over from the top.
It's me, and I'm doing really well.
Okay, well, you ain't got to lie neither. You ain't got to lie, but don't be calling up here with all that like that. I don't like that. Okay.
No, I'm doing well.
Hey, sugar, how you doing? Right. Now, y'all remember who this is. Now, this is our wonderful McGloverable family member who lives in, I believe, in Illinois, and she has a son, and she had that one girlfriend who was younger than her and was black. Well, Renee ain't black. And she had that younger girlfriend who was black, and then we had to gently tell her that she's not in a relationship with that girl. Remember that conversation? Okay, so this is Renee calling us with an update. Hey, sugar.
Hey, sugar.
What's been going on?
I'm just doing a lot of work and a lot of self work. Actually, I'm doing a lot of my job, and I'm doing a lot of self work. So
now you do construction, right?
I do.
Okay, so you've been doing a lot of building and stuff like that?
We're doing a bridge. We're building a bridge right now.
You're building a bridge?
Yes, ma'am. I've built several bridges.
You know, that takes a lot of work.
It does. We're doing 10-hour days and the weekends, Sundays, Saturdays, and Sundays as well.
Oh, you making some good coins.
I do.
Don't tell them hookers. Don't tell them hookers you got no
I
money
do.
now.
I do.
Do
I
not. We in a
don't. And
recession.
I just,
We
yeah,
in a
I just say I
recession,
work
and
hard.
the
That's all
next
I
thing
say.
you know, you're gonna have some hooker, the same kind of hooker, maybe 2 or 3 years older than the last one, and then she's gonna be doing the same thing. Don't tell these hookers
Right.
that you work hard, and if
That's
they
all I
say,
say is I
and if
work
they
hard.
say where do you work, just say, you know, I'm outside a lot. I'm
Yep.
you know, I'm working on the railroad all the little long days. That's
They
what you
can
tell
usually
them.
tell by my. They can usually tell by my very white eyes and very tan face from safety glasses. So I
Oh,
usually
it's
get very
white.
dark.
It's white around the eyes.
Yeah, from the safety glasses.
Well, that's okay.
From the sunglasses.
Just put your little foundation right there. You be all right. Anyway, don't
That's
tell these
right.
people your business. So you've been working hard, and you've been working on yourself. What have you been doing for yourself? That's what I want to know.
I actually I'm just really strengthening my relationship with God. Like
Yes.
I'm working on that. Other than working on my son and my family, I work on that on my spare time.
Now, what do you do? How are you doing that?
I listen to a lot of biblical. There's a certain pastor that I follow. It's called Shepherd's Chapel. My mom has been watching it and studying it for 25 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we study that, and I listen to that. Even at work, I have my headphones on, and I listen to it. It just kind of keeps me peaceful, actually.
Oh, that's so good. So you've been have you been able to do like meditation and stuff like that?
I've not been able to meditate because my mind, I still cannot control my mind, like straying in 1,000 directions at one time. But what I do now is I usually go to sleep with, it's like 528 megahertz music.
Yes,
Like,
hertz,
I think it's like
hertz.
a meditation type music.
Yes, 528. I send it to my clients all the time.
And that calms me. That really calms me, makes my
Good.
body feel relaxed.
Good.
But my mind still races, but I usually fall asleep fairly quickly.
Good. That's really good. Now,
So yeah,
have you been reminding yourself of who you are and how good you are and how valuable you are?
I have.
Good.
I have.
Okay.
And what I tell myself every day when I feel weak, and I think about, I miss her, because I do miss her. I'm not going to lie. I miss her. I miss every aspect of her. But I tell myself all the time, I'm more than a text message.
Woo, that's good. That's good.
I need somebody who wants to see my face and wants to hear my voice. So
That's right.
And that's what I tell myself every day. I'm worth more than a text message.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's really, really good. Now listen, we haven't really talked about this, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about it now. When you do decide that you want to start dating again, any hole that you start dating, you got to bring her through this show. Okay, because we got to talk to her. We've got some questions we got to ask her, because you've been through enough, and now we're all involved, and we want to make sure that whoever you date understands the value that you bring, and that we don't play. Okay, we will all cuss her ass out.
Right, but she lives in Chicago, and I live complete west of you guys. I live in the Quad City, so I'm 2.5 hours away. But I don't even, like, my mind is like, I don't even foresee myself dating. I want to find good friends that I can go to dinner with and just have fun, because I don't have friends. I've kind of sacrificed a lot of my life as far as that goes, especially since I got my son, because I focused more on him. But
okay, well, bring your friends through here too. Okay, well, we're gonna find you some friends, but they still got to come through. They still got to come through us. Go, we don't trust none of these hoes. We don't trust these hoes.
I'll tell them they have to go through the Megan Express.
That is correct. They got to call the McGloverable line so we can ask some questions to find out what's really going on in this piece. Because we ain't got time to keep getting hurt and all this, dealing with all these raggedy snaggletooth hookers.
Well, I tell myself all the time, as much as I miss her, I will not take away the fact that she is an amazing person. She just wasn't amazing for me.
Good.
Because I couldn't build a relationship with God with being in a relationship with her because she told me I talked about God too much and she has different beliefs. And I think that really truly brought on another large wedge.
Of
Was
course
because I
it
do
did.
believe,
You
I
can't.
do believe in God.
The Bible
100%.
tells you to be equally yoked. The
Yeah.
Bible says be equally yoked. I mean, you know, it is. That's the end of that. Okay, I'm proud of you, honey. Thank you so much for calling and giving us an update because I was thinking about you. I'm like, where's my girl at? So
right here.
I'm so proud of you. You do not stop what you're doing. Friends will
Nope.
fall in place. Okay, friends are easy.
That's right.
They'll fall in place. Okay, and if you ever
I
want to
hope so.
call in and ask some questions, or have me to ask somebody some questions, you know, I don't give a damn. Put the hoe on the line. I can get through a lot of this fluff. I get straight down to it.
I'm still watching you. I just don't call in so I don't take up everybody else's time. I just wanted to touch
So you
base.
don't worry
It's
about
been a
somebody
few
else's
weeks.
time.
I just wanted to say
I'm in
hey.
charge of the time. Okay, I'm in charge of the
Okay.
time. You don't worry about somebody else's time. You worry about your time. Okay, love
All
you,
right.
honey. Talk to you soon.
All right, thank
Okay,
you.
okay,
Bye.
bye. Oh, that was so awesome to hear from her. Hold on. Okay. 8998, you're on the line, but hold on. Thank you so much, Legal 60. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. 8998, you're on the line. Talk.
Okay.
Huh? No, you talk. Go.
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Hi. I might be on a delay on the phone, but can you hear me? I can still hear her speaking with the last caller.
Oh, yes, I can hear you. Do you have like a device playing the YouTube?
I'm on my cell phone, sitting in my car.
Okay. So are you playing YouTube still like on your phone or something?
Yes.
Yeah, so you have to stop that.
Stop it?
Yeah, stop playing the YouTube because it is a delay. Stop playing the actual YouTube and just talk to me directly on the phone. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then you can go back to the YouTube after our conversation.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Megan.
Okay, hey, how you doing? Okay, we got it. We got it. We all right.
And the little cute little puppy dogs all around the house.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Yes, hello. What can I help you with?
Yes, I was calling in regards to the formula shortage. I'm a new grandmother of a beautiful baby girl, and it's a shortage. I'm in the southern states. However, it's a shortage going on. I knew of it in the Midwest area, but I think it's kind of trickling down here. And from what I understand, they're going to start limiting the amount that you can purchase. And I was trying to find out. A couple of parties on the chat was giving me suggestions, and I apologize for having a full-blown conversation. Well, not calling in, but I was trying to say, what do you think about that? And what's the time frame you think will happen for it to turn around to its normalcy?
Well, first of all, I don't mind you having full-blown conversations on chat. I love that you guys talk. Y'all really do have full-blown conversations. Because Amanda tells me about it later on all the time. As far as when and or if it's going to turn back to any type of normalcy, that will depend on the midterm votes and if we get these people out of office. If you allow them to stay in office, what you see happening will continue to happen, and it is going to get worse. Because what I don't think people are really understanding is that it's a domino effect, but the dominoes may take a while to completely fall. And and when they fall, some of them can never be rebuilt. That's the scary thing. It's not just like, oh, a factory has burned down. It's that the factories have burned down with no hopes of rebuilding. That's the problem. And what people don't understand is that right now you're seeing some shelves are bare, Some things
Very bare.
some shelves are bare, but you can go to this grocery store, and then if you can't find it there, then you can go to another grocery store, and so forth and so on. But what people don't understand is that there is a reserve, and has been a reserve of food. But once those reserves are completely gone and nothing is being produced behind those reserves, because just look at the expiration date of something. You get something and it says expired June 5th. Okay. So if it's going to expire June 5th, that's okay, because the production company is making the next one for July 5th, the next one for August 5th, the next one. It's a whole system that they have set up to make sure that nothing ever runs out. But if June 5th is the last one that you have, and there has been no production in the background, then June 5th will be the last one that you have. And that is what no one is really understanding. And they won't really understand it probably for another about 3 to 4 months. And then you'll start seeing shelves are bare, and there is no replenishing of the shelves. And that is when stuff is going to get real sticky real quick, because right now we are living on the leftovers. Once the leftovers are gone, then it's just gone. So even if you were to just completely wipe this thing clean right now, you get rid of Biden, you got rid of Maxine Waters, you got rid of Pelosi, Kamala Harris, all these people, Kamala Jackson, Jean-Pierre, and all these other people. If you were to do that, even now, if you did it today, you're still going to have a shortage that is going to be very drastic, because production hasn't been going on all this time.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying? So the scary part is going to be like, August of 2023, because there will be no reserve. There is nothing. They are burning down food factories like left and right, to the ground, burning them to the ground. So I read something the other day. It said the price of eggs has gone up 141%. I don't even know what 141% is.
A lot.
A lot. That's exactly what it is. It's a lot. And so what you're dealing with here is not just, conservative or libertarians or Republicans against the liberals and the Democrats or whatever. You're actually dealing with what we've all been trying to say for the last couple of years. What the Democratic Party wants to do is make you so dependent on them that they are the only suppliers of things that you need to live. Gas.
It's sad. It's really sad what I see going on here. And thank God we stocked up quite early, but the supply demand of as she gets older, she's just a 2-month-old. It's crazy when they're going to start limiting the amount. Thank God we was already a head start. However, a lot of parties in the stores, they're asking myself, where can they replenish? I've been to 6 stores and had to get, sometimes it might be 2 on the shelf, 1 on the shelf, some none on the shelf. So at that point, it buckles back to, I'm using a lot of gas, fuel, traveling all over the southern state in which I live to try to gain this product for my granddaughter. It's sad out here. I mean, it's hands-on sad. And you got the ones with the WIC vouchers. They are scrounging and don't have nothing. Nothing. And I don't know what they're going to do, especially with them being told not to dilute the formula for the health of the baby growing properly. I don't know. It's just real sad. And my mom called me yesterday informing me about it because it's going on in the Midwestern states, and it's just personal now because I have a granddaughter, and
right.
I'm thinking like how long will what we have last? Because as she gets older, she's going to eat more. So I'm trying to think of some alternative.
Well, they're saying on here, somebody said carnation milk with, oh crap, what did they say? Carnation, go back to, here you go, baby formula, carnation milk and Karo, Karo syrup. Use a tablespoon.
Karo syrup. Oh,
Karo,
they went old
sorry.
school. They must be over 45.
Use a
50
tablespoon.
like myself. Okay.
Use a tablespoon per bottle, half water, half carnation. You know, and maybe, I don't know if you could freeze it, you know, like if you could make the formula and then freeze it or something. I mean, I don't know, but
I have no idea.
Yeah, but look into that. See if you can freeze some stuff. You know, bananas, and I mean, I don't know. You know, you have to get into, one of my clients. You know, she deep freezes and vacuum suction stuff and stuff. Like this is we got to take it old school. We have to go back to old school.
Yeah,
because
definitely old school. I kind of remember that being a young person back then, seeing that being done with my little brothers.
Yeah, you have to
that do sound old school.
pickle things, juice things, rice milk, all that kind of stuff. And you know, just get, you know, as much rice and beans and stuff like that that you can manage to get, and keep it in a place, you know, dry place and stuff like that, because it is not going to, like I said, even if you were to turn it around right this very second, it still would get bad before it got worse, because we don't have anything in the reserve.
Wow.
So this is what we kept trying to say last year. You know, wake up, you better wake up, you better wake up, because this situation with Biden is not just about Republicans versus Democrats. This is 110% about whether you're going to be able to live or not.
Right.
I mean, and live in freedom. You might be able to live, but you're not going to be able to live in freedom. You're going to live under whatever it is that they say you're going to do. If you want to get your insulin for your diabetes, if you want to get your blood pressure medicine for your blood pressure, if you want to eat some food, if you want to watch some TV, if you want to have internet, if you want to do whatever, you're going to have to do whatever it is that they say.
Yeah, right. I've been, I think I subscribed to you, it's been less than a year, but I have to say, honestly, you are definitely, one party call you the truth teller, and it's absolutely truth. A lot of times when I tune in late, it's because I work 7 to 7. Sometimes I might do 18 hours or things like that. But, you know, we're not supposed to have our phone start working a production site, and we're not supposed to have our phones on the floors. You know, some people break the rules, but I find a way. I have it on, and, you know, AirPods. And they just don't want it visible with our hands in motion. But I'm like, I look at that clock, I say, oh my God, it's like I'm about to miss the rapture. If I don't come in, like, I got to get on up in there. And a lot of times I'm driving and I'm watching, and, you know, I'm in motion. So sometimes, I'll be wanting to say something in the chat, but I can't because I'm driving. But I do make a way. I said, nah, if I don't do nothing else, I'm going to bed with the truth in my ear. So I have something to ponder on.
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
what? This lady is deep. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so, thank you so much.
It's serious. I missed this particular Tuesday because the job was on some rigmarole type stuff. Things wasn't going well. And so that's the reason why I missed this past Tuesday. It was like missing the rapture. So
but
I have to go back and recap that.
Yeah, you watch a recap. But listen, before I let you go, I want to just say this to you because this is really important. So you're the grandmother, okay?
Yes.
So you don't lead with fear. You lead with love. And grandmothers can always figure out something. One thing that grandmothers never do is let the baby starve. They've never, ever, not the good ones. One thing you can count on when you go to your grandma's house is something to eat. So
always.
You don't.
Always been that way. Losing my grandmother last year, we always had something to eat.
Yes. I'm so sorry for your loss. So I don't want you to get all this information and start being afraid. I want you to get all this information and get prepared. Because if nothing else, grandma gonna make sure that baby has something to eat. So you don't have to be afraid. You don't want to lead with fear. You want to lead from the maternal fountain that is always flowing with nourishment. Okay. So because you don't want You don't want when you hold your grandbaby for her to feel fear coming from you. You want her to feel
Exactly.
protection coming from you because you are her grandmother. And you're going to always make
Exactly.
sure that she's okay. And she will always be okay because grandma's going to figure it out. She always has, she always will. And that's the end of that.
Thank you so much for that statement, and it's true.
All right.
Because I'm definitely on it. It was just so sad because it's just when you see things here with your naked eyes and see the struggle and the distress on people's faces, and you know they don't have much because they stated, you know, it's like I want to give some of what I got, but I you know, my daughter was like, Mom, don't none of that. Don't be trying to give our blessing away. So, you know, it's just serious that, it's so sad. But I know what to do being over 50. You know, I come from a wide background of people who survived and made it. And, you know, we come from those grandma hands. And, you know, it's a blessing on my end. I was just thinking of some different alternatives because, you know, everything changed, the new world order. You know, people might have different ideas. I think I'm going to have to reach out to some of my Caribbean friends.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever use baby formula.
They probably don't.
Do.
They probably don't. Okay, well, let me know what you find out.
I will, and thank you so much for taking my call.
You're welcome.
And I'll get back online Tuesday with you.
Okay, bye. Yeah, you don't want these babies to be scared. There ain't nothing to be scared about. 6125, you're on the line.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Hey, Bobby Digital here, calling from the Boogie Down.
Hey, Boogie Down Production, what's going on? Yeah.
Yo, Megan, you want to tell me why all the right wingers tend to follow the notion that there's no such thing as global warming? I mean, all of them. One says it, and they all follow. Like, there's not one of us that has an open mind. Why is that?
So you're saying that you do believe in global warming?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And then you're saying that you don't understand why none of the Republicans believe in global warming.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, one of them has an open mind.
Well, I mean, I don't think I could answer that question because I don't know all of them personally.
That's what I was trying to explain to my girl. Yeah, but
I don't. Global warming is a interesting thing, right? Because for me, of course, the Earth is changing, morphing, evolving, doing things because everything in this paradigm, in this dimension that we're in, changes. Everything does. Your body, your mind, plants grow, then die, then grow back again. Everything is in a cycle. So I'm not.
If it goes into extinction, it's like that's the end of the cycle.
Okay, but even extinction is a cycle. Because just like death is part of life, it is a cycle. So I'm not saying, let's not go off into something else, but I'm not saying that it's okay for the Earth to die. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that as it pertains to global warming, I feel that of course you could look at the situation and say, oh my God, if we don't stop doing this, that, and the other, we are going to kill this Earth. Okay, because there are some very dramatic things that are happening climate-wise. But in that same, with that same understanding, then why aren't those people asking why Bill Gates is trying to block out the sun? Why is the government have HARP machines that are messing with the weather? Why don't you talk to China, who told you out of their own mouths of their newscasters when they had the Olympics over there a few years ago? They said, well, we can't do nothing about the smog, but we can make it rain. So my thing is, if you want to have a conversation, then let's have the whole conversation. Let's not just talk about recycling bottles and putting your garbage in another bag and then making that bag and then turn it into fertilizer and all. I got to do all this other stuff. Why don't we deal with these multi-billionaires who keep throwing stuff up in the air, got chemtrails and stuff like that? That could probably help the planet for at least about 200 years.
So you're aware that there's a problem?
I'm aware of what I just told you, which is that Earth is in a cycle.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you.
Amen. Amen.
Oh, amen. Amen.
Oh, and by the way, because you were just talking about grandma's cooking. So his abuela cooks amazing, right? You talk about your abuela's cooking and how she took care of you. So you
Yes.
gotta talk about your cooking.
Yes. Also, she was the only person in my life that asked me, in fact, what did I want to eat?
Oh,
And-
that's nice. Isn't that
Yeah.
nice? Oh,
Beautiful. Oh man, everybody else just shoved food down my throat.
well, I'm glad that you had somebody that cared about you, and I'm sure that your wife is now caring about you in like kind.
Oh, I'm not married, but I do have a
Oh,
girlfriend.
I mean, I'm sorry, your girlfriend. Sorry, your girlfriend. Okay, but whatever, we'll work that out too. Okay, love you. Thank you for calling. Okay.
All right, the pleasure
Okay.
was on mine.
Okay, bye. I just love y'all when y'all call asking me questions. Wait, did I miss the call?
No, I'm right here.
Okay, what's going on?
Girl, I think I've made a decision.
Okay. Oh, this is my lady. Oh, listen, I got to email you back because something is wrong with y'all UPS over there because the address that I gave you works. So I don't know what that problem is. But anyways, let's talk about
I
something else.
sent you the picture to prove that.
I know, but they don't know what they're talking about.
Like,
But they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, we'll talk about that offline. So what you made a decision? What's the decision?
I think we need to do a class action suit against Congress and Senate.
Okay. I'm in agreement. I mean, what's it for?
I had to get off on Tuesday because the $40 billion that they're trying to send to Ukraine, they've already spent $13 billion and they've only managed to use up $3 billion of it. So where's the other $10 billion at? And why are we sending them more when people here in the United States are suffering beyond measure? And we're worried about a country that we have no trade with, we have nothing with.
Well, that's what I said on Tuesday. I asked that question on Tuesday. Is there something that I'm missing? It's got to be something. It's got to be something that they do.
Yeah, other than the bio labs that we have there, nothing. We have nothing with them.
Yeah. So somebody said on Tuesday something about they got some wheat over there. Well, shit, we could do without the wheat. We could do without the wheat. We don't need the wheat. Screw the wheat.
Yeah,
I do sourdough.
We don't get wheat from them anyways. We get it from Canada.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. And the only thing that I can think of is money laundering. Why would you send $40 billion to a country of which we don't have trade? You make it make sense to me.
Meanwhile, Americans are suffering.
Meanwhile, the gas done went up again.
Like that.
Gas is up again, ma'am. It's up again. The interest rate is up again. You go to the store, try to buy some food, see what happened to you. You're going to be so angry.
I know. And it's, thankfully I own a motorcycle, so, it doesn't really affect me that much. But the reason Congress and them are doing this crap is because the inflation and the gas prices don't affect them.
No, it doesn't. That's what I'm telling you.
They write off.
That's what I was telling the people. I had been telling them that already. I told the people that you cannot be listening to Joy Behar and all the rest of them people because they don't buy their own makeup. They don't buy their clothes. They don't drive their own cars. They get picked up in them Cadillac Escalades. Somebody else does their makeup. They have a stylist that puts them in their clothes. This and that and the third. Well, I think Whoopi dresses herself because nobody would do that shit on purpose. But other than that, These people,
Yeah.
have somebody else who is fitting the bill, and then somebody else who's putting it in their company, and they writing it off, and this and that and the third. And so you cannot listen to these people all the time. You cannot you have to have some discernment. That's what you have to have. I mean, how much longer are we gonna talk about the same shit?
Good lawyer.
I mean, stuff.
I think the American public actually needs to sue Congress, do a huge class action suit against Congress for the mismanagement
of
our
funds,
financial situation, of our chain supply situation. It's time to start holding them accountable and holding them in an accountable way that is actually going to make them see what they're doing. The American people are not okay with. And the only thing that talks is taking away their money.
Yep. You saying it right.
So
you are saying it correctly.
You guys want to play with our emotions and play with our finances? Fine. Now we're going to come after yours because you've already given yourself a raise.
Yep.
And the rest of us are using scooters and bicycles to get to work because we can't afford gas.
Yep. And it's a disgrace.
Yeah.
And it's a freaking disgrace.
So I started, and I'm not even playing with this, dude. I was like thinking about it all day, all night Tuesday, and I was like, fuck this. I started a GoFundMe saying, let's sue Congress.
Good. Good.
Because
we just need to you got to find a good attorney.
Yeah. I've already contacted one in DC.
Good. Well, keep us abreast of what we got to sign. We got to sign something. What we got to do, we got to call in, we got to write a letter, whatever you got to do. Keep us abreast, okay?
Well, yeah, because for the most part, they have immunity, except when it comes to dereliction of their duty. And they are completely derelict in their duty, and that's where we can get them.
Okay. Well, keep me abreast, okay? Let me try to grab this other call.
All right, bye.
Okay, love you. Okay, bye. 8496, you're on the line, but hold on, okay?
Okay.
Persona non grata, thank you very much. Moms, check your area for sources of donor breast milk, okay? Preemies and moms who have difficulty breastfeeding use this service. Maternity wards have the contacts. Moms who've weaned their own continue to pump and donate. This is very, very, very good advice. Thank you very much for that. Persona non grata.
Public service announcement.
Okay. Yes, public service announcement. Okay, 8496, you're on the line. Go ahead and talk.
Hey, it's me again, DC. I had looked back once we got off the phone. I looked at the feed and I saw that you were saying that you were trying to ask me how does it feel for me to lose both my parents within a year. It's really unexplainable, like some days I don't realize they're gone. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
like
yes.
I can't even get on a bus, because in DC you don't need a car. You use a train, bus,
right,
stuff like that, or whatever. So I don't even go in that area no more or anything on a bus or nothing because my son will look out and be like, "That's Mom Bo house." You know what I'm saying? That's what he called my mommy, Mom Bo, for her glasses, vocals. Remember I told you about the glasses?
Yes, the transvestite.
So he called her Mom Vocals.
Oh, that's funny. That's too funny. What I was saying that, I wanted to just send you love and light because I could not imagine. I lost my mother and father 10 years apart. So, it's nothing like 1 year. I couldn't even imagine you having to deal with that.
It was like just like yesterday. I was like, okay, I want to go over there and get the photos and stuff because my brother still live there. But I'm like, okay, I'm getting ready to go over there, but all right, but baby man, at least he'll be occupied. That's what I call my son, baby man. I was like, at least he'll be occupied by, daddy. That's what I call my father. And then it snapped right back in my brain. It's just like, hey. So that's not only is he not going to see his grandmommy, You feel what I'm saying? Which was his best friend. She saw him come out of me. She was at my legs. You hear me? In the hospital in Providence. You hear me? They didn't have the father. They had the father at my arm. You tell me about that, huh? They knew something.
Right. Right. Well, I'm really happy that that you have so many incredible memories, you know, because that's important. That's really, really important.
But then
you don't want to
check this out. This will flip your whole wig. The day that we had the funeral processions for my mom, my oldest brother tried to strangle me. Well, he didn't try. He did. With my son in my arms in my own home. Because that's where I had the...
at the funeral? The repast?
The repast, And I didn't even want to do that at all.
Well, why did he try to strangle you?
You know, I just decided to not be selfish.
Why did he try to strangle you?
You tell me. I don't know. All I know is this is what happened, Megan. Okay? I'm going to give you the rundown.
Okay, listen. You got like 45 seconds because I had to do this t-shirt raffle.
Okay, look. This dude sat there. I kept telling him to stop playing games. He was wrestling with the other little cousin that we got or whatever. They broke my fire extinguisher, made it crack the tiles, and broke the cat food thingy. And then when I told him he needed to leave and go, he took his shoes off and threw them at me while I was in the kitchen. And then he ran towards me where my son was in my hands and choked the crap out of me. I ended up getting the restraining order and then getting the emergency move, evacuation to where I'm at now. So I used to be somewhere else, and now that's where I'm at now. And
we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this on another.
Because I didn't know if he was going to be there or not. You feel what I'm saying?
So we're gonna have to. So next week.
Rap about that again.
Next week, when you call, then you call and say this first. Don't talk about other stuff. Let's talk about this first so we can get this thing out and done. You understand? Okay, let me do this raffle real fast.
Okay, you have a blessing. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, listen, people. I forgot we got to do this raffle. Amanda ain't said one word. Amanda ain't said nothing about it. She over here talking with y'all back and forth. Libby Ann, thank you so much for your gift. Love you, Megan. Thank you for all that you do. Oh, it's so welcome. Thank you. Amanda, how you want to do this raffle? The same way? Listen, I was trying to show y'all my new shirts. Y'all see my new shirts? You people have no idea what I'm doing over here. Look at this. I'm not judging. I'm discerning. Look at that. Oh, I'm not judging. I'm discerning. Look at this. Look at this right here. Access denied. Back up, Paul. Access denied. Y'all looking at these shirts? Of course, y'all know about Truth Teller. All y'all should have that one. Currently discerning. I can't wait to get these shirts in the mail. Ooh, wait. Currently discerning. I like that green right there. Don't y'all like that green? Y'all like that green? Can you put the link in the chat? Yes. It's mmcglover.com. What you want me to do? Here, I do it like this. Control copy. Bam. Okay, I put it in chat. Oh, look at this. We'll wait, ho. We'll wait. Amanda, how do you want these people to do this thing for the hats and the stuff? Not the hats, for the book and a t-shirt. Oh, just put the same names from last week. Can we do that? She's on drugs. Wait a minute, what? I'm trying to hit your shirt. Not yet. Bam. Ooh, look at that fire right there, ho. Fire. Fire. Y'all don't want no smoke. Y'all don't want no real smoke. Amanda, can you just pull up the same thing that you had last week? The same spinning thing? Because we already took the names out. Listen, man. Hello.
Don't be asking me 1,000 questions. You don't even read my response when I respond to you.
What responses? Right here on the Telegram here?
You said I want you to do it the same way. I said yes, same way.
That's not in the Telegram. Okay, so you need to take back what you said. You know I can't read through all them daggone comments like that. What's the problem? Huh? What's the problem? Huh? So you want the people to put, why you can't put the same names? Because we're running out of time now. What you want the people to put in, everybody put in $1? Okay, but that's what we're gonna do. No, that's fine. Wait, what? Yes, and you fussing in my ear. I'm hanging up. Shit, cussing me out. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on here. Okay, anyway, Amanda said if you want to put your name in the if you want to put your name in the raffle, put in $1. Because your name gonna go in there one time. So do it now. Put in $1. I'm gonna take some more calls. Okay, so we got the We'll Wait t-shirt. Bam, ho. We'll wait. We got the We'll Wait t-shirt. We got the We'll Wait hat. Look at this. I'm not judging, I'm discerning. Bam. Blue. Look at that army green right there, ho. Bam. Y'all have no idea. So go on the link. You got my cow stuff over here. You got all my cow stuff. My cow. I'm not judging. We'll wait. I'm currently discerning. I can't wait to get that. Access denied. Your truth teller. You got everything you need. Okay? Everything you need right there. Boom, bam, bing. Okay? Don't act like I never did anything for you. George, is this you calling again?
No, this is Cheryl from Reno.
Oh, sorry, Cheryl. Hey, darling. Y'all
Hey,
got the
babe,
same.
How you doing?
Y'all got the same last four.
Isn't that bizarre? 9438.
Yes. Okay, what's going on? Wait, let me turn it up a little bit because you speak softly, which is so pleasant.
But I carry a big stick.
I know that's right. Okay, go ahead. What's
Listen,
going on?
It's a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure to speak to you.
Yes.
Let's start off maybe with this Joe Biden situation, taking all that baby formula to the border.
Can you believe that crap? Can you believe that crap?
I want to know what that's about.
Well, what it's about is crap.
Of
That's
course
what
it is.
that's what it's
And
about. It's about crap. It's
it is.
if this guy, listen, I don't know what else the American people need Joe Biden to do for them to understand how much he doesn't like you.
I don't know either. These hoes need to wake the hell up.
They are so, I don't know what else he's supposed to do. I mean, he's done everything but pull his pants down and defecate in the camera and smear it all over the camera to basically tell you how much he does not like you. He does not like the American people in any way, shape, or form.
If he did that, Miss Jean-Pierre, she would say, well, that's just the way things are.
Exactly. That's
Everything
exactly
is
what you
okay.
do.
Now, the other thing I want to talk to you about a little bit is on this food production, burning down the house situation. I don't know if you realize, but it's up to 20 food processing plants that are gone. And what people aren't realizing, because they keep asking, why are these places burning down? What's happening? Well, what's happening is cyber crimes. These are cyber hackers. They're going to hack the systems of these food plants. They hack the HVAC systems so that they overload, they overheat, which causes a fire. And there you are. We are going to see more of this. These food shortages, they are planning them, folks. And while we discuss in detail about storing food, getting your rice and beans, getting these things, y'all need to think a little bit further ahead, because there's a whole lot of people that aren't doing that. And those people are going to want to come in your homes and get your food. So y'all need to think ahead.
Yep.
How am I going to safeguard my food, my family,
Yep.
my dogs,
Yep.
whatever the hell it is?
Yeah, because it's
Take
not
care of
just
folks.
it's not just the food. You then
No.
have to protect the food that you get, because
Yeah.
I told you I told y'all before last year. I think I did a video, or maybe it was earlier this year, I cannot remember, but I did a video and I said, let's see how you people start acting when your stomach is touching your back. Let's
exactly
see.
right.
It's going to get you think that it's bad now when people are going in stealing jewelry and this and that and the third, but this is not
nothing.
a physical hunger. This is a mental hunger with a spiritual void. You
And I'm
start
gonna
dealing
tell
with
you.
you start dealing with an emotional mental hunger mixed with a spiritual void and actual physical hunger.
That's going to manifest in absolute true violence. And the reality is,
It's gonna be
it's
blood in the
not just
street.
when you're hungry, but when your babies are hungry,
Oh, yeah.
you're going to get a little crazy.
Oh yeah,
And you
oh
will
yeah, it's gonna be
grab
blood in the
what-
street. It's gonna be bad.
There will be blood in the street.
It's gonna be
And
bad.
my third thing is what y'all talking about the baby formula. Yes, that's very disconcerting. What you all need to realize is this is not limited to the United States. This is worldwide baby food shortages. This is 40% of the globe. Y'all wake up. We got this little spat, this 40 billion, and you keep asking what's this 40 billion for? Oh, I'll tell you what that 40 billion is for. That's so they stay quiet about the Hunter Biden situation. That's so it's a blackmail so that we don't find out about the biochemical labs that are doing the research.
Well, and see, this is just why I keep saying money laundering. And people, because, and I asked a simple question. I asked a very simple question. The question is, what is it that Ukraine has worth $40 billion?
Secrets. What Ukraine has is secrets.
Because it sure enough don't have nothing that we need. Because I ain't never heard of the Ukraine people. The first and last time I heard about Ukraine was the lady that used to do my nails from Ukraine.
Well,
that's the only thing, and she ain't worth. I can tell you right now to your face. I tell it to her mama face. She ain't worth 40 billion. She the only Ukrainian person I know, and she ain't worth 40 billion. Who?
No, absolutely not. You know,
I
what
get it to your
Ukraine does
face.
have that is going to affect you and me is they produce 30% of the world's wheat population. Now, while that may not affect the United States directly, what people need to realize is North African countries, India, Bangladesh, they use that Ukrainian wheat.
Okay, well then let them get their money together. Let them get their money together, and they can go buy. They can go buy $40 billion worth of wheat. Okay,
listen,
we don't need. Hey, listen, you can take your wheat and shove it. Okay, I don't want your wheat. I don't want your wheat. I don't want the wheat that whatever come from the wheat. I don't want your wheat shirts, your wheat shoes. I don't want your wheat hair products. I don't want nothing wheat. I don't want no wheat teas. I don't want nothing with no wheat. I don't want no wheat bread. I don't want nothing with wheat. Since y'all acting like that, since it cost me $40 billion, I don't want your wheat.
Well, let's face it, there's a lot of broads out there walking around with straw hair, so we don't need all that much wheat.
We don't need all that wheat.
Here's the thing.
Keep your wheat, huh?
It is going to create instability, worldwide instability, and worldwide violence. That's the only reason why I care about Ukrainian wheat, because we damn sure ain't growing it. Because, you know, we're paying the farmers not to grow nothing. Bill Gates is over there. He's buying up all the farm factories, all this stuff. They want to starve us out.
Yeah, but see,
And-
now people, because see, before when we were saying, why in the world would you allow this mad scientist who really not even he's not even intelligent enough to be a scientist, but basically this mad scientist, why would you allow this mad scientist to buy up all this farmland? And no one had an answer. And I kept telling you, it's going to be bad, because you don't do enough research to know that it was Bill Gates and his foundation who has bought up all the seed production, and they have changed the seed so that when you put a seed in the ground and it produces fruit, it only produces it one time. And they've done that so that they can put whatever they want in your next seeds and your next seeds and so forth and so on. And this is how this is going. So now this guy has bought up a whole bunch of farmland in which he is not producing any farming. Well, now everybody's starting to get it now. Now they're starting to understand.
Here's the other thing, my dear. What people need to realize is Bill Gates himself has said, we are way overpopulated. We need population control. And this, my friend, is how it's happening.
Yeah.
This is what's happening.
No, he's going to get what he wants one way or the other.
Absolutely, he's
going to get what he wants. He's going to get what he wants one way or the other. And
you don't
never let nobody have that much power over your food supply, over your medications, this and the other. And that's what Trump kept trying to tell you. Trump kept trying to say we need to produce more things here at home, because you cannot have somebody with this much control over who you are. Now they don't know. Now they know over there once again, making up some war that we somewhat involved in, where we ain't really involved in, and then we involved in it, this and the other. I'm trying to figure out, how is you so fickle with $40 billion, and then not only that, you fickle about it, and then go sit up there and send the worst person to have a conversation, a very serious conversation about war matters. You're gonna send Nancy Pelosi to talk to somebody about war?
Yeah, the drunk. Send the drunk. That's
and any type of negotiations or anything like that, you're gonna send her senile, crazy, volume-taking, drug addict ass over there to Ukraine to talk about $40 billion worth of support? You don't take this seriously at all. You don't take it seriously, and I know you don't take it seriously, because you send Nancy Pelosi of all people. You send you send the creep. You send the lady of the creep over there to take care of talking about real serious matters. $40 billion worth. I wouldn't want Nancy Pelosi to be in charge of $40 of my money.
You know what? It was either send the drunk or send the giggler. It was one or the other. And he chose to send the drunk. At least she doesn't giggle inappropriately. But at the same time that y'all doing this,
you can't find that
you're
anyway.
taking the baby formula and you're sending the baby formula down to the border that is not secure, just bringing in all the fentanyl. Really neat. Now, the other distraction, of course, that's got everybody, or trying to get everybody all upset, is this abortion nonsense. Now, when they talk about my body, my choice, let me ask you something. So you say my body, my choice, then how come prostitution is illegal? Don't give me my body, my choice. Any woman can go out there and be a hooker and make some money. Why not? Why is that illegal, but an abortion is legal? Give me a break.
The whole thing is a bunch of hogwash. It's all hogwash, and it's all distraction. These people running around, stripping their clothes off, yelling and screaming, my body, my choice, this and the other. But on one hand, you say that men shouldn't have anything to say about what goes on with the pregnancy and or baby, or could be baby, or this and the other. You say that men have no right to say anything about it. But then out of that same mouth, you have the audacity to say that these trans men all of a sudden have the right to have babies and get womb transfers for these trans women. The whole thing is got so many holes in it, we could strain a pot of spaghetti. It is a bunch of bull. It's a bunch of bull. On one hand, so you gonna say and tell me that men don't have a right to say anything about it, but you let a bunch of trans women who are biological men, you let a bunch of trans women come in there and say something to you. about the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
So you make that shit make sense to me. And once you make it make sense to me, then we'll go back into this my body, my choice thing. You can't even make it make sense on who can say what and who cannot say what and all this other kind of shit. You don't know which one is a man, a woman, or what. Now you're talking about pregnant men in quotes. Then you're going to do womb transfer for these transgenders. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. All I want to talk about is you got to get Biden out of office. That's all I want to talk about. I want to talk about getting Biden out of office, Maxine Waters. You got to figure out to get that money back. You got to get Nancy Pelosi out of office. Get rid of Kamala Harris. Get rid of all that shit. Then you got to go back over there to get my $40 billion. Bring that money back. You can deliver it personally to my home if you'd like to, and I will distribute it as such to the rest of my family members out here in America. That's all I want to talk about. I want to talk about China's situation. I want to talk about Bill Gates, and that's all I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about the rest of this shit because it's nothing but a distraction, and the people are not paying attention to what's really going on.
That's right. And what's really going on, y'all better get prepared because it's coming. It's going to be an S storm like you can't believe. People going to be coming in your house for what you have. Y'all need to get prepared because that's truly what's coming. These cyber attacks aren't going to stop. Our food supply situation, this is not going to stop. I mean, you laid it out perfectly about how much food we have and in reserve. But kids, they're still going to burn down these plants. These are cyber attacks.
Oh yeah, they're going to keep doing that. They're going to keep doing that. Listen, let me get this other call. Thank you so much, honey. Love you so much.
Thank you, Megan. I love you.
Okay, bye.
Turn that down, please. 6595, you're on the line.
Oh, I didn't realize it'd be that quick. Hey, Megan, this is Julie from Tennessee calling you.
Yes, hello.
Hello there. Hey, I wanted to bring up some subject matters, but if I'm going too deep, you're welcome to stop me because you liked it that I brought up some different subject matters, but I don't want to freak everybody out.
Okay, go ahead. Well, let's see. Start off in the middle.
Okay. Well, the whole point of me saying this is I feel like people are questioning, like the gentleman called in and said, why don't Republicans believe in climate change? Okay. And then I know a little bit about that because I know about astronomy and I know about astrology. And that brings to mind two phrases, and I don't know really who said these, but it goes like this. Straws upon the surface flow, but those who seek pearls must dive below. And I think that it's the people who go deep, who seek more knowledge than what they're told with the media. It's not the Republicans who are against climate change. It's people who seek deeper knowledge. And so with astronomy, we know one of the first things that we learn about the planets in our solar system.
So I want you to tell me how astronomy has something to do with climate change or lack thereof.
Well, basically, it has to do that we're on a ball spinning through space. And so what happens out there happens to us. That is ancient knowledge too, like as above, so below.
Okay. So basically the things that are happening universally and galactically is what is affecting us here on Earth.
Yes, ma'am.
And we already know that, right? So are you saying so now I'm playing advocate for the fellow that called. So are you then saying that there really isn't anything we can do on the inside of Earth as far as material things like recycling and this and the other? There's nothing we can really do on the inside of the Earth. The only thing that we can do is in our mind and in our spirit, because that's actually how you affect the outside universe. Because there's nothing really that we can do with our hands here on this Earth in order to affect what's going on in the outside universe. That's my question.
Okay, well, I think that there's people who think that we can, and we're not sure what's happened through history further back than we have history of. So we have to accept that there's some things that we don't know. Even ancient religions tell us that. And science tells us that too.
So as it pertains
I
to,
would say
go
that
ahead.
recycling, now little things that we do here on Earth, like I'm not saying recycling is negative, but is it going to affect our weather? It can do nothing about it. And I would lead people to look up Dr. Tim Ball if they want to know about the climate history and how it got political. Look up Dr. Tim Ball. He's on Wikipedia. He has many videos. He's a professor from Winnipeg, and he's a climatologist, and he can explain more than me. But also, there is a documentary called The Cloud Mystery. And
so Dr. Tim Ball and the Cloud Mystery. Okay.
Yeah, the Cloud Mystery is Heinrich Stensmark, and he has proven that clouds really kind of affect our weather greater than anything because it's our local atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
And
and that's why when they be shooting stuff up in the clouds, it messes up. Okay, listen, I got to get off this call because I got to spin this wheel. But thank you very much. You always bring us. Yes, you always bring us some. You always bring us some very good information that helps us think, and so I do appreciate that. Don't stop calling. Okay.
Hey, can I ask you a quick question, and I'll let you go?
Yes.
May I leave a link in the comments below for an interesting documentary that I saw this morning that really has to do with what we're talking about?
Yeah, go ahead. The people, if they want to click on it, they click on it. If they don't want to click on it, they won't click on it. Go ahead and put the link in there.
I wanted to ask permission, though, because I don't want to get you in trouble. We love you.
Well, why would you get me in trouble? What kind of link is it, huh?
Oh, no. Well, it's actually a video from a BBC show in 1968 that is almost parallel to what's going on right now.
No, don't put that link in there, because I don't want no funny business fooling around with my channel, because if my thing gets canceled, then Amanda gonna come call me, cuss me out, and all that kind of crap. I don't feel like dealing with it. I don't want to do it. So don't do it. What we'll do, Amanda ain't no good. So what we'll do,
it's not really bad though. It's on YouTube right now. It's not banned on YouTube.
Okay, we'll put the YouTube link then.
I will. Thank you, Megan. I'll let you go. And so much luck and love.
Okay, honey. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let's spin this wheel. Wait a minute. Wait, who am I? Who's on the phone? What the hell is going on? Oh, damn it. I didn't push. Okay, wait. Sorry, guys. Okay, come on. Let's spin this wheel. Y'all know I love spinning the wheel. Ooh, y'all really doing me today with these calls, ain't you? Woo! y'all really doing me. Okay, come on. Let's spin this wheel. Oh, I want to play some music. Can I play some music while we spin the wheel? Wait a minute. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to spin the wheel yet. Wait, I'll play some music. I'll play some music first. Wait, do I have some music? I don't think I have. Shit. No. Well, wait a minute. No. It's on my other computer. Okay. Never mind. Let's just spin this stupid wheel. Damn. Thank you, Miss Costa. Well, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That's right, Forrest Gump. Okay, come on. Let's spin this wheel. Okay, so you guys, so you got to read the directions. Click to spin or press there. Okay. Oh. Dang. I thought it was going to be Alexa. Poopy diaper Biden. Poopy diaper Biden. Do you already have my book and workbook? Put it in the chat. Do you have my book and workbook? I need to know. If you don't have my book and workbook, I'm going to send you that. What is this wheel for? The lottery? No, it's for the raffle. The proceeds go to Amanda, and that ain't a real person. Well, what? So I need to spin it again? Okay, that's not a real person. All right, remove. All right, again. Oh, who's Badu? Cheryl, yay! Cheryl, oh, I said yay, and Badu came running. Yay, no, yay, Stank. Yay, the lady won. Cheryl, you have won. Do you have a copy of my book already? If you don't, I'm gonna send you the book. If you do, I'm gonna send you the book and the workbook. If you do have it, then I'll send you a t-shirt. You need the book and the workbook. Okay, good. Send an email to Amanda@mmcglover.com, Amanda@mmcglover.com, and send her your address, and I will send you the book tomorrow. And the workbook. You're gonna get the book and the workbook. The book and the workbook. Okay, so let's do one more. Let's do one more. Okay, book and the workbook is coming to you. The people from last week, Joe, I put your stuff in the mail earlier this week, so you should have got it already. Okay, we're gonna send it again. We're gonna spin it again. Ready? Ready? Go. I love this thing so much. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wait, didn't they get something? Oh, man. Is Bella not a real person? Is that my dog, Bella, Amanda? Oh, sorry. Well, who's Bella? Is Bella a real person? Amanda reminded me something. Amanda. Oh, you said yeah? Okay, good. Yay. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to this next so Bella sent, are you sure this is not just regular Bella, like the Bella that lives in my house? Okay, so Bella, you email Amanda what size t-shirt you want. Now, I forgot, Amanda just reminded me, this next raffle, this next time I spin the wheel, is going to be for a free 30-minute conversation with me over the phone. Okay? 30-minute conversation with me. We're doing this for Amanda's birthday. We did it last week, and we're doing it again this week. Proceeds will be, all the dollars that you sent, stuff like that, will be going to Amanda. Amanda made a lot of money last week. Amanda, y'all gave her like $130 something last week. It's crazy. Hey, babe. Rita Tabasco. Make sure that you send a email to Amanda with your phone number, and I will be calling you. I'll put you in the oh crap. I asked you if Bella was a real person. Okay, so Bella's not a real person. Okay, so Rita will have the conversation. Well, I don't know why they're laughing at me. I done asked you 5,000 times who is Bella and Badu are real people. Okay, so anyways, so Rita, you send your phone number to Amanda, and then I will call you, and we'll have a 30-minute conversation. Now I'm going to spin it again so that somebody can get that t-shirt. I don't know. How am I supposed to know? I asked about Bella and Badu. The name's on there. I'm going to spin the wheel again. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I just spent it. Y'all didn't get to see. Okay, so Jennifer Hicks, you get the t-shirt. Since Bella can't send an email for her own t-shirt. So you wolf ticket. Y'all ain't no good. Y'all ain't no good. Jennifer Hicks, you get a t-shirt. So email Amanda@mmcglover.com so that you can get your t-shirt. Hey, listen, you people can kiss my grits. Okay? I don't know. Maybe there's some people on here whose name is really Bella or Badu. How am I supposed to know? I'm not judging. I'm discerning. All right, y'all. It has been an incredible night. I have to get off this thing because I need to spend time with my wife and my children. It has been great. It has been great. Those of you who are still trying to call in, ain't no more calls, Ho. We'll take some more calls next week. I'll take Bella's t-shirt. No. I already swung the thing, and the other lady already got the t-shirt. Forget that crap. So 2 t-shirts going out. Wait, no. 1 t-shirt going out, a book and a workbook going out, and a 30-minute conversation with me. So this has been really, 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 really incredible. Thank you guys so much for being on here with me. It has been a true pleasure. I hope that you guys were able to laugh and to learn and to get some information from this evening and all that good stuff. Bye. Love you so much. See you next week. Have a good weekend.